Ooh. Ooh. It's raining. Ooh, comfortable crew. Comfortable crew. Yeah.
You're getting muddy.
No, I'm not. My feet themselves aren't.
Nothing to do.
Continue on Yukon 1 West for 89 kilometers.
It was a little muddy. We couldn't take it anymore.
No.
It's fun in the rain. It's not fun when it's pretty outside, but then there's mosquitoes dive bombing into your eyeballs. You can't walk 2 feet without having a swarm on you. We're moving on. They weren't kidding when they said it could be extremely dusty.
Yeah, they weren't. At all.
This is a good time to say to support your small creators. 40%, anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours. Using the time wisely by charging. Got fans for dogs. More fans for dogs. They're happy. Oh, oh, the effort we go through to put out a video for 10 people.
Alright.
This is a good time to say to support your small creators. 40%, anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours. Using the time wisely by charging. Got fans for dogs. More fans for dogs. They're happy. Oh, oh, the effort we go through to put out a video for 10 people.
Alright.
Okay, after fixing that. Today, I'm gonna try washing the hair in the truck because it's cold outside of the truck. So we're gonna get over just over this here. Let's see. Should be okay, I think. I'll make this tall so we can have lots of agua. Pardon the shirt. But some things must be done. Prep a towel. Prep a towel. Conditioner, which I don't need, I don't think. Got enough oils in my hair already. Okay, I think we're ready. Am I kind of in it? You're over it?
Yeah, you're over it.
All right, that's.
Yeah, you're over it.
Tell me if this is getting out of hand.
Okay, we'll do.
AKA there's water going everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Do you need some more pumping?
Well, I guess I do. Let's see here. I'll just throw it in here.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
All right. It is windy, but that's okay.
Well, because that's our spot. And that's our view. Look at it. Got some clouds coming over the mountains.
Might be time for a cheeky time lapse. Oh boy, what did we make? Pretend street corn, because we ran out of mayo. So this is with sour cream and some other spices and
Which I
goodies.
still haven't tested.
And then this was like pate looking like cans of chicken. But with some clever cooking and cutting and seasoning, it looks kind of like taco ground beefish. What do you think about my version of street corn? Not half bad, huh?
That's really good.
Not half bad.
It's really good.
So sour cream is a good substitute for mayo. And they're both tart, so.
We're just gonna have to start mixing them.
We got nice weather, wind, mountains. Shoot. And
Falling things. It was my knife.
knives falling. Shoot. And a little bit of Top Gear to watch while we eat and dine. Good times. And that one won't quit messing with her ears.
At least the wind kind of pushes you along.
It does.
We moved. Oh. And I shaved.
Well, hello, sweet baby. Hello. You snoozing today? You getting the maximum snooze? It's too windy.
You're ingenious.
Sometimes.
As soon as he walked away, one came in. Hey, get back to work. A couple more just came in.
There.
Right here. It's in the middle of the mats.
I think I got that one.
I think you did. Oh, goodness.
Hello?
Oh, something beeped. Oh, it's fly swatter cam. I'll have to put a warning in before the video. Oh, there's one right there.
Where?
They're coming in from the right. Like, oh, the window's open. That's probably why.
I'll shut the windows. There's also a spot up there. That's the road we came down. This direction. And that's where we are.
I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. Where have you been?
Explaining our spot.
Oh. yeah, this one is. Because this one gets yucky as well. Yeah, I know, baby.
Psycho about her ears.
Yeah, she digs in them and gets them all yucky.
And then they get infected.
And then they get infected.
Luckily.
Thank goodness for that stuff.
Thought to bring this, which is what they gave us from the vet last time. You know, just a rainy day maintenance.
Yeah, normal Wednesday, you know.
Well, this is technically site 13, I guess. Somewhere. Maybe here, maybe over there. I don't know. But we're gonna hang out where we were. So this is the upper part of the camp area. There's 2 outhouses there, there's 2 over. You'd think they'd be pretty nasty, but they're not bad. Just smell like wood. Firing. There's even some wood for you. What's neat over here, amongst all this moss, is this fungus too. Check that out. Huge. And this is all like a carpet. Look at that. Pretty cool overall. So as an update to our Yukon store finds, we did find sausage, but it's quote, damn hot.
And called pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni, that's
Pepperoni.
it. Yeah, it's pepperoni. So Alex can't have that.
No.
But we did get butter,
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, you know,
1,
4
2,
sticks
3,
of butter.
4. Yeah.
But upon opening the package, we realized
It's
it is
a
one huge block of butter. And that's not even a cut line, that's like just
No, it's
what it was
just a
sitting on the
massive
grate.
block.
Oh my god.
It does have measurements on the side, which is helpful. You know, like the little
Yeah,
ones.
well, if you need
1
a gallon,
cup.
here's a, yeah.
Here's an entire cup. Here's half a cup. Yeah.
It's too funny.
Great.
So as an update to our Yukon store finds, we did find sausage, but it's quote, damn hot.
And called pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni, that's
Pepperoni.
it. Yeah, it's pepperoni. So Alex can't have that.
No.
But we did get butter,
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, you know,
1,
4
2,
sticks
3,
of butter.
4. Yeah.
But upon opening the package, we realized
It's
it is
a
one huge block of butter. And that's not even a cut line, that's like just
No, it's
what it was
just a
sitting on the
massive
grate.
block.
Oh my god.
It does have measurements on the side, which is helpful. You know, like the little
Yeah,
ones.
well, if you need
1
a gallon,
cup.
here's a, yeah.
Here's an entire cup. Here's half a cup. Yeah.
It's too funny.
Great.
So we've progressed to some seasoning. Yep, seasoning them up. And we've also progressed to the massive brick. I mean,
It's huge.
look at the size of this butter.
It's huge.
And it is from the No Name Company. So we can't even write a letter because there's no name to write to.
But it's simple.
It's actually pretty cool. It's too funny. So we're going to cut and section it and put it in bags.
Yes.
Best of luck to you there.
Oh God, so cold.
fancy people showed up too. That'll be neat to see too, a wildfire thing. Right there. The other night we camped right over here. We were looking over that mountain area. And according to the plaque, all the animals here, nothing was killed for the purpose of this museum. It was all by donation. That there's a moose skin boat. Here's the jade. Like we see a jade city. What do you think about the Alaskan highway past Burwash Landing?
I love potholes. Seeing the potholes on the other side to the last minute. Like that. Like, there's gonna be a massive pothole there.
Chewy's getting his pothole legs. We've made it now to Beaver Creek. The fast gas. Here's the outside of our spot. In Took, Alaska. It's about 60, 70 miles into Alaska. There's a grocer there, convenience store, and back behind the availability to park an RV or whatever. Apparently they've got a free sewer dump too. Huh. That's pretty good. And gas, not too bad. Here's our spot. And its meal of choice is a big old freaking slab of ham. Some mac and cheese will be in there. But to get some kind of a caramelization, I'm gonna do just a touch of Coke there. And a couple quabs of sugar. We're gonna see how that works. Trying to ruin ham. Okay, so we got ham and mac and cheese. Nice cooked ham. This is the Coke sugar mix that it was made with. Ooh, look at that nice glaze. Don't have an oven, but
Girl,
acceptable.
it's so good.
So much for Arctic weather. I think it was colder in Colorado.
I think it was.
Buying time till our RV site, which is 2 p.m. So we came to an Alaskan sandy beach with tons of tracks. There's a dog. All right, before heading into Alaska proper, this looks really secluded, but it is pretty close to other people. But this is going to be our site here tonight. It's in the Sourdough RV park, right in Tok, Alaska. We got power and water, which is a plus. So Jackery's getting a full charge. Yes. Chewy's having a sit down. Yes. And yeah, so we're gonna use this as kind of our kickoff point here. Get some showers is the main thing. Get all tidied up, charged up, watered up before we head into deep Alaska. And I also fashioned a rain tarp here for if we find rain in Alaska, which we will, because that's the forecast the whole week. All right, now it's Thai food time.
I'm so trying to enjoy a sugar cookie.
Morning update. Sourdough campground. Come to find out, you can't see the northern lights in July. Or June, it is. Granted, we're getting pretty close, so actually, now that I think about it, we might be able to, depending on how long we're here in Alaska. Van's all charged up. Windshield's clean. That's a necessity for driving and photography, not those for that. Got good power and water here. Little table. And I tell you what, no nails in the tires yet. So talk about pluses of all pluses, the places we've been. No nails yet. Doing some laundry, it's over there. Alex is getting washed up. Chewy's losing his poor little mind. I know, buddy. Oh my goodness. It's so tough being a puppy. Ethan. Oh my goodness. Yep, so we'll head out today. My hair is a fright. Yep, the plan is to make our way towards Fairbanks. And just see how the roads are. We've got a good halfway point. We might just stop there anyway at Delta Junction. Try not to go too fast, too quick.
so we can kind of budget the gas as we go, so we can really get the most out of this trip, the most longevity out of this trip. So that's the plan so far today.
Well, viewers, you join us at our spot for tonight, Saturday. Just a pull-off near the Tanana River. I think it's Tanan River. Got some beautiful mountains off in the distance. There's a glacier way off in there. Gorgeous spot, and here's the Alaskan highway. About 1 or 2 cars coming through every now and again, not bad. Sun's about, yay. It is, of course, 7 o'clock. Let's see what the old watch says here. I'm not looking for, oh, that's moon. There we go. Sunset's not till 10:38. Thereabouts. Got plenty of daylight left. And that water is cold, 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 and it is moving fast, fast, fast.
Since we don't show start to finish cooking, our old Coleman, this is our old Coleman. It's a 425 from an estate sale. It was a half off day as well, so it was only $7. And all it needed was a new pump kit, which was easy to put in. So here's how we get them going. You just open them up, and you cap your thumb on them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29, 30. And I like to go to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we twist that. And there you go. He's prepped to go. And then just try to slide them through without making screeching noises. And let them there. And personally, I like to have that down. Okay, that's that. Grill down, and since we're outside and there's a light breeze, we'll do his little wind deflecties, which he has, like so. He's a little wider than most Colemans, but it does fit on our table nicely. You don't have the butane off the side, and white gas is you can get anywhere. The best part of this is when you're going way deep into who knows where, you don't need white gas. You can use straight unleaded gasoline in these particular models. And according to some of the Coleman aficionados, cooking with gasoline is even better than using white gas. But so far we use white gas. It's very clean burning. So to light him up, all we're gonna do is this nozzle here. Get it going a good bit, load the lever down. This is so it's running off, I believe, pressure from what we just did. And there we go, we're lit up. And you just kind of control the flame as needed. Yep, just like that. We'll do it a little lower. And so what we do is we start here for about a minute. Oh, actually it's up. That's why it wasn't making noise. There it goes. So you can hear that hissing. And that's what you want to hear. And so you do that for roughly a minute. And you'll hear that hissing kind of get stabilized. Then you turn this lever down. I had it backwards. You would think I'd know after 2 months. And all the while you just kind of control the flame.
And then once you have this down, the heat that the flame is doing on this pipe kind of back pressures it, and so you don't need to keep pumping it. So it's just the one-time pump, get it going, and that's it. Alrighty, you join us about a minute later. As you can hear, there's just like a constant hiss, so we're good. We'll go ahead and flip our lever down now, straight down. And now we will be running off of the pressure generated by the heat from the flame, not the pressure from our pump. So our first pot we're going to do on there is this guy. This is going to be our chicken pot, handle facing out, so you don't have to grab a hot pot later. Then we're going to get this second burner going, which is just done by this second burner control here. Chin mode activated. There we go. So, to light the second burner, all you do is turn this little knob on the side. That opens up the passageway for butane to come, or white gas, or whatever you're using to come this way. So you just spin that while you're lighting. And there we go, we're lit. And then you can control the size of this burner by adjusting that guy there. And also your main burner. So now that we're splitting them, we're going to have to turn this up. Yep, there we go. I don't know if you can see in there. Got a nice heavy-duty blue flame. Perfect. Throw our corn on this side, and our corn we're just bringing up to heat. So we do not need as much of a flame there, so we're just going to do just enough. That's kind of the fun with Mr. Coleman here, is as you adjust one, you're taking or giving back, so you always kind of have to come back to your main nozzle here. For that for now. And we're going to do just a touch of olive oil, just to have something in there. About yay much. There's no precise measurement. You can't kind of go wrong with that. Then, chicken in, like a so. And then seasonings. So, we always have our 3 main seasonings. Seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder. Always have to have Cavenders. So go and search and search and search and find Cavenders. Stuff, we do some lemon pepper. And then I also like to add a little bit of this. Sanadar total. Anyway, it's the perfect seasoning. So that's all you need to know, is it's the perfect seasoning. Rub on meats, add to salad, soups. I mean, this is basically everything. Anyway, so how much do you add? Oh, about salt. You don't want to do too much, but it is seasoned salt. Let's see, and then we got some garlic powder. We do like a good helping of garlic. And onion powder, you really can't go wrong. And then lemon pepper. Again, can't really go too wrong with lemon pepper. This is just plain chicken, so you got to kind of season it up. The Cavenders, you don't want to go too heavy. Cavenders is pretty strong. But for what it is, that's perfect. And then, perfect seasoning. And you can see that's a lot thicker, right? It's got some like basil leaves in it, perfect. The last thing we will need is some chili powder. And since we don't have taco seasoning, chili powder is going to be kind of our standby. We're going to wait though until this kind of cooks up a bit. Can I have some twigs, please?
Oh, yeah, they're right here.
Oh. When you're out in the bush, or the lake, or the river, the lake, cooking chopsticks. So as you can see, they are longer than normal chopsticks. Why? Why, as a red-blooded American, would you be using chopsticks? Well, because us red-blooded Americans like forks and spatulas and knives and spoons and all that stuff. And that stuff becomes difficult to constantly clean over and over and over, day after day, meal after meal. when you could just use, you know, take some time and learn how to use some chopsticks, right? Have some good form. You're basically giving yourself an extension of your hands because you can get down into the fine bits. The best part is when you're done, all you have to do is wipe them clean. One wipe per stick, done. That is your cleanup. You don't have to get into all the little grooves of a fork, all the individual ridges of a steak knife. Now granted, you can't cut with these, but you get the point. These are very easy to clean. They're good to cook with, and you get good dexterity with them. You'd have to mix this with, oh, what, a fork and a pair of tongs, you know, so you can help split these apart, which is probably going to take a fork and a butter knife. Just get a pair of chopsticks, okay? Sheesh. You know, it's good to blend cultures. You're not going to lose your Americanness by blending cultures. All right, so we're gonna let this cook up nice and good. Corn is gonna get nice and hot. The corn will take some more bits and bits to get up to street level. Cooking show! All right, so here's our chicken so far. Now, how did I get it so nice and torn? Let me show you. Just like that. Now we're gonna take some chili powder. Part for taste. And part for color. Because we want this to be kind of taco-y looking, right? And we're not using ground beef. Now, why are we not using ground beef? Because you don't really have that many options in terms of when you can cook the beef. You buy the beef or you buy the raw chicken and you gotta get to it. Canned chicken, you know, it's not the freshest thing. It's not some 5-star T-bone steak thing. But it holds dang near forever, which means you have more option on when you want to cook it. So like tonight, we just decided, yeah, let's have chicken tacos. Done. We got chicken ready to go. We don't have to go to the store. And I also didn't have to buy it from the store and eat it on a day that I just didn't want to have chicken tacos. Yes, and that's a good point. You can also canned chicken take across the border. Whereas raw chicken, unless it's sealed in a package, hermetically sealed in a package, and you have the receipt showing where you bought it from, because there are certain states that even with it sealed, you can't go into other countries. Whereas canned chicken, you're good to go no matter what. So, little tip for you traveling there. Chest mount activated. So, we are now ready to drain our corn. Our chicken, you basically, canned chicken is already cooked, so you just kind of go until it's hot. So you really can't mess that up. Just cook it, test it. Okay, it's warm to your mouth. Okay, that's it, it's ready. Corn, on the other hand, pretty much the same concept, right? Cook it until it is nice and warm. Yep, that's pretty warm. So what we're gonna do, kill our burner here, and we're gonna turn down this guy. Okay, so now we're just gonna drain our corn.
We are gonna use sour cream. Recipe calls for mayo, but we've discovered sour cream tastes a lot better. Lime juice, butter, and Parmesan. Oh, and chili powder.
We're commonly known as Parmesan powder.
Parmesan.
Parmesan foot powder.
Foot powder, yep, that's right. So what we do, mix up the sour cream, don't get it everywhere.
Yeah, you don't want watery sour cream.
Yeah, no.
But that's just the nature of sour cream.
Yeah. Okay. So mix that up. And then you want to do, this is like a teaspoon, tablespoon. It's a camping spoon, so it's one of those somewhere in the middle. You want to do, that wasn't a good helping, but 2 good helpings. And plus a little bit for that.
Yeah, it's like 2 big dollops.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, 2 big dollops. That's a good way of saying it. And mix that. We're also gonna need about 2 tablespoons of butter. Now this is that fun chunky butter that we had to cut up. So I have no idea.
This is also an extremely healthy meal.
Yeah. So that's about right. There we go. And you want to get that butter melted, so you want to start stirring it on the hot pan.
It would also be a good idea to do butter first.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah, so it melts faster.
Yeah. Normally.
Butter's going to cool it down. Sour cream's going to kind of cool it down, so you can always reheat that a bit back on the hot plate, which we may do as well. You just kind of check the temperature once you're done putting all the seasonings in.
So as that's going, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of chili powder.
It's about a teaspoon's worth, huh?
Yeah, it's probably about a teaspoon or so. It's mostly, so just do it to your own taste and...
Taste and color.
Taste and color, yeah. I like to do it by the color because I have always eaten a lot of street corn, but I never really started making it. So
Until here recently.
So I'm just trying to match things up at this point. Let's cover up that butter, try to get that to melt. And then the lime juice, you are supposed to do about 2 teaspoons. So there's like 1, 2. Again, you can make it your own, add as much as you want. Now the Parmesan does flavor, but it also thickens it. So see how it's kind of runny right now? So the Parmesan, that freaking butter.
Yeah, we'll throw it on the hot plate to warm it back up.
Sometimes you need a little, sometimes you need a lot. Just depends on how much mayo or sour cream you added. But it just really helps with thickening it up and giving that extra twang flavor. So add a little bit more. I'm kind of looking for like a, what can you compare it to? Kind of like a runny oatmeal type texture. I don't know what else to compare it to.
Like kind of cream of wheat type of texture.
Yeah, exactly. Touch more.
Now this stuff works well if you have a fridge. So we've got the Dometic, as everyone may know. So, you know, you can keep Parmesan cold, sour cream cold,
All
butter.
these things, yeah.
Butter you can leave out. You know, old-fashioned, just leave it on the counter.
There you go.
But the plus is that the main part of this, the corn, is in a can. And again, these canned goods, easy to cross borders with, and they stay. They stay a long time.
So I'm gonna do a little.
Let's see if it's, how does it taste?
Needs a little bit more of these two, I would say.
Okay.
Definitely more.
How's
of
the
this.
temperature?
The temperature, it could be warmed up.
Okay, we'll warm it up.
Yeah.
Good pans here, by the way. Not sponsored, but hey, Ascend, if you want to give us a call, give us a call. It's the only pans we've used this entire time cooking, and you talk about non-stick like a mother. Good pans. The best part is it works as a lid, and then you just flip it, and you can put your hot pan on top of this. And this bottom part, it won't cut you, but it's like sharp enough, it really sticks well on, you know, like the metal surfaces or your propane single burner cookers that you use like the isobutane for. Yeah. You get 2 pans and 2 pots, and the pans become the lids to the pots or the hot plates to each other. Alright, so corn. We've got heating back up. Now you can do the corn for quite a bit longer and get it like proper, you know, like a light boil going, which is worthwhile to do. But this works just as well, you know. It's either way. This ensures that you do get a hot meal. Because the sour cream will cool it off, and the butter. Alternately mayo. Mayo will cool off. Chicken looks delish. Look at that chicken. Dang, son. Ooh, we even got some crispy bits in there. So you just can't go wrong. I've left this chicken on a hot burner. Now you would see, oh, where's one? So there's like a little burnt bit to that there, like a darker color. Perfect. You're adding, look at the texture there. You really can't go wrong with this stuff. Heat it up, and heck, if you want to burn it a little bit, it's still good. Taste test? Come back to our corn here, and at this point we're just playing the chicken's done and waiting game, and we're waiting for corn to heat up game. So from this, you'll plate the corn, Chicken you can leave in the pan, and then you'll just get yourself a tortilla. Now you could put this on a comal, get a nice little crisp to it with a stick of butter. You know, and have some butter tortillas, but today we're just going to keep it chill and just have the tortilla with some cut cheese. Generally you're going to want to grate that, but the grater is impossible to clean out here. We do have a sink and running water, but again, you're kind of wanting to be aware of what you're using. So if you can adjust your texture center away from grated cheese to sliced cheese, then you will save yourself 20 minutes of cleaning a grater and using like a liter's worth of water. So
Don't buy the brick cheese.
That's up to oh, so good, it made me cough. Okay, there's that. We'll pull this, we'll turn Mr. Coleman off, and we're just gonna let him sit. Let him sit to cool, we'll come back to him.
Oh, that
There you
looks so
go.
good.
There is chicken tacos, van style, with some street corn van style.